Over the years that we've been sewing and running sewing classes in our shop, we've come across a number of sewing tools that have made our lives a lot easier. And today I'm going to share some of our favourites with you. The Prym chalk marker. It uses chalk dust. We love it. We use it all the time in the shop. The great thing about it is, so I want to cut this line. It throws a chalk dust line and you can just rub it off. Brilliant little idea. And then when it runs out, when it runs out, you just replace the cartridge. These do last quite a long time. Even in the shop they last a while. But yeah, so you can just draw a line, and then when you finish with it, rub it off. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but like most geniuses, I'm left-handed, and I struggle to find dressmaking scissors that will work really well for me. Even left-handed ones don't seem to do it. The one pair that I use that do work are these easy action spring-loaded Fiskars scissors. Can be used either by right-handed or left-handed people, and they actually have a little spring in them. So a little bit like garden shears, I think. So actually, when you're cutting a lot of fabrics, as we do for orders and things like that and for classes, it means that your hands don't ache. Make it really easy. And as I say, left or right-handed. Oh, I found a chalk line from earlier. They cut really well. Really happy with these. Whenever we sell these to people, they end up being their favourite scissors. The modern ones come in a very fetching white and orange. The older ones, here's an older pair, were black and grey. And to give you an idea, we've now been here, the shop's been here about 15 years. These scissors must be 13 years old. We didn't have them straight away. They get used every day and they're still cutting really well. They're easy to sharpen because you can, if that's you take that screw out and you can get to the entire blade. So yeah, we're really happy with them. And both Laura and I use them. She's right-handed, I'm left-handed. Neither of us have any problems. This is an ironing mat. We've only just recently come across these. I think they may have existed for a while. This is the one we use. It's a quilted ironing mat. Basically, this turns any surface into a makeshift ironing board. So no more excuses not to press something. It's really quite easy. It will take a full heat and we'll just iron anything flat. And the heat won't go through. It's quilted on both sides, so it's reversible. If you've got an older sewing machine or an overlocker, something that uses a light bulb, not an LED bulb, you might find, or we find actually, particularly when you come up against modern machines that use LED light panels, that the older bulbs are not as bright. They get very hot. They go, they break, you know, and they have a lifespan. What we have found are LED replacement bulbs. They cost a little bit more, but they last for a very long time. They're brilliant, no pun intended, but they're very bright, give a very bright light, very cool. You can touch these, they don't get hot. Yeah, we really recommend them if you've got an older machine. It's kind of a way of upgrading without changing your machine. These are the Prym textile scissors. You see they've got a bent blade. We call them banana scissors for obvious reasons, but they're really great. They've got a chamfered blade and a chamfered point, a rounded point, which makes them ideal to trim threads away, but even better when you're trimming away fabric from the edge of your seam. So to show you what we mean, we're going to trim off, this is a cuff on a jersey t-shirt we're making. You can see just how close you can get to the seam there, and also because of the shape of the blades, you're not catching the fabric underneath, and you're not going to catch the threads of the seam that you've just sewn, so you can get a really neat finish. So these are fork pins. You can get them from Clover, the ones we've got, and you can see they look like giant staples. I'm not sure how you describe them, but because they're twin pins effectively joined together, when you're working on really fine, slippery or stretch fabrics, it holds the fabric together really neatly. They won't move, so you get a very neat finish, and you don't have to worry about the fabrics moving against each other, creeping against each other when you go to sew. So as you can see here, just really neat getting the seams together there, and they hold together really well. We love them. We were so surprised when we found out that these things existed. It's one of those things that when you get them, you kind of think, why has nobody thought of this before? So yeah, great idea. Let me know in the comments if you've tried these, or if there's anything else that we might not even know about that you find really useful. Well, I hope you found that useful. Always happy. Answer any comments. Please like and subscribe if you want more. And try this video next.